Hi folks, thanks for being subscribers to the Guides Forecast. You can subscribe to our newsletter at www.theguidesforecast.com. It's springtime and spring Chinook and summer steelhead are entering our area rivers. Today I want to teach you how to craft your own rags for drift fishing while in pursuit of these species. Rags are simple to make, effective to fish, and very economical on your pocketbook. When using rags, I'll rig them with either clusters of salmon eggs or sand shrimp tails, both of which are very durable when fished behind the rag. One of the reasons rags are so popular and effective is that they're made from backer rod. This backer rod is used in a lot of construction projects, especially insulating around windows. But it's so dense that it creates a very buoyant bait when you're drift fishing on our rivers. So now I'll show you what you need in order to effectively make rags. Of course, the most important component of rag making is the backer rod itself. We sell the backer rod at our website, www.theguidesforecast.com. Use it in combination with your favorite hooks, size 3/0 for salmon fishing and size 1/0 for steelhead fishing. And also an important component of rag making are either the disc beads or the sequins to ensure that your rag material doesn't cast over the top of the hook because of the frequency you're using when drift fishing. Let's get to learning how to make rags for drift fishing for steelhead and salmon. The first thing I do is take the backer rod and cut it into several small pieces for the size that I want. Just like any kind of drift fishing, you want to use bigger rags for heavier water and more colored water, and smaller rags for clearer water and steelhead, such as summer steelhead, which average smaller in size than their winter cousins. The next important thing to do is to choose your yarn colors. My preference is pink and blue for steelhead, or pink and green for Chinook when drift fishing. Probably the most challenging part of making rags is actually threading your yarn through the eye of the needle to get your rag started. What I've done here is thread some 25-pound Cast King floral coat line through the eye of the needle. And although you're probably only going to be able to do this one strand of yarn at a time, put it through the loop and pull it through the eye of the needle until you get both your favorite colors threaded into the needle and ready to create your rags. Now I've done this on this other end. It's ready to go, and you simply hold the rag material vertical, pushing the yarn through horizontal, one piece of rag at a time, threading it down all the way until you get it to where you can thread several on per strand of yarn. Again, you can see how time effective this is. Leave about 2.5 inches between each foam backer rod piece. And once you get the desired number of rags on each strand, simply take your scissors and cut them into the desired size that you want. We'll trim the other side. And now those are ready for rigging onto your snelled hook. With your hook snelled and either your bead or your sequin butted up against the top of the hook, simply thread your leader line through the middle of the rag material so that it sits on top of your snelled hook and it's ready to go. Again, rags are a simple and effective way to fish for summer steelhead and spring chinook in our area rivers. Keeps your bait buoyant, a little bit higher in the water column for more fish to see. Really effective with shrimp tails and eggs. I'll show you how to rig shrimp tails on rags in another video. But thanks for subscribing to the Guides Forecast, and good luck fishing out there.